If you feel disempowered and overwhelmed in your divorce, then it's possible that it's been designed that way. If through curveballs and other types of questionable tactics, your spouse, your partner is throwing things at you which are hard to deal with emotionally, it could be that it's so that it takes your left brain, that thinking part of your brain, offline. Because if you're not thinking straight, then you are more likely to make irrational decisions. And if you are making irrational decisions, if you are doing correspondence which looks as if it is rash and you're the unreasonable one because context has been taken out, maybe it doesn't show the curveball, then that's what will be shown to the court. The thing to do in this situation is to be able to just pause. When that curveball comes in, just pause. Admit to yourself that most normal people would see what had come in. If it's unreasonable, say most people would consider this to be unreasonable, because then you're naming the reality of the situation. If you feel overwhelmed and want to react, it's probably because most people would in that situation. If your partner's been unreasonable in the marriage and is being unreasonable in the divorce, then just admit it. When that thing comes in, when the email goes off, the ping, you know that pain in your stomach that you feel when a text message goes off, when a email goes off. A lot of people experience post-traumatic stress during divorce because of the level of stress, and you're dealing with legal stuff, which is a different language, which is why you have lawyers. All of this stuff contributes to that feeling of overwhelm. But if you can just pause for a second and say, you know what, what has come in is totally unreasonable. Most people would find it unreasonable. And then just name it as the truth. Pause. You're going to feel angry. That's totally normal. If normal people would feel angry, then you're not expected to not feel angry. Just allow yourself to be angry, but give yourself the space not to have to react straight away. Because if you react straight away, you're not going to be thinking straight. Give yourself time to pause, talk it through with someone else, talk it through with your lawyer, talk through the legal aspects with your lawyer. You can also learn the law principles of law as well. But talk about the frustration you have with your friends. Talk about how you feel. If you feel angry, shame, sadness, blame, whatever it is, talk it through with somebody just to get it out, because all of that stuff, when it's blocked inside, it's eating away. And if you have no outlet, then it's being forced inside, and you know how that feels to wake up at 3 a.m. in the morning screaming into your pillow because you feel totally trapped. Disempowerment feels like being trapped. And this channel simply is naming and working through those overwhelming emotions, which are perfectly normal during divorce. Lots of people feel them. Lots of people feel trapped like you do. And then, because if you can just let off the steam in a healthy way, then you can think about what it is. What is it in this situation that I could possibly do? And if your spouse is using dodgy tactics, there are lots of things you can do. If you can learn principles of divorce law, you will see that the more dodgy things that they do, the more things that are available to you to do, to hold them accountable. Breathe, pause, admit, talk it through with someone else, and then when you're a little bit calmer, work out what it is you want to do. That puts you in control. You'll feel less trapped, or you won't feel trapped at all, because you're trying to find that empowerment, find the empowerment emotionally, and find the empowerment in the law as well. Law is pure empowerment, and if you can do it in your divorce, you can do it for the rest of your life. You are currently in the negotiations to leave that baggage behind in order to be able to move on into a new life. And there's lots of parameters around that. Because you have assets, there's the kids and all the rest of it. Some stuff will be transferred into your new life, but this is the painful process of separating from that darkness that you want to leave behind and into this new life that you get to design. the empowerment you find in divorce is going to help you in your new life. From doing all this, hopefully your divorce you can make it fairer, faster and cheaper and come out the other side feeling more empowered. My name's Mark, this is the Divorce Solution. If you want 7 things your lawyer won't tell you, 7 things your divorce lawyer won't tell you, there's a free ebook in the link in the description below.